Mutes Protocol is officially returning. It returns next week, which will be Wednesday, the 17th of September. This is the 4th time Mutes Protocol has returned. This is Mutes Protocol 4.0. First time Mutes Protocol came out, it was like a secure the area game mode, and then it turned into the gun game for Mutes Protocol 2 and 3, and I can tell you now that Mutes Protocol 4 will also be the gun game, as they teased the brain. And the whole way you win Mutes Protocol 2 and 3 is that you have to sledgehammer the brain at the end, as I think it's your 10th weapon. So Mutes Protocol 4.0, whatever they're going to call it, that will be the brain version and not the secure the area version. Now, for those who have not played Mutes Protocol before, it is genuinely really fun. It is one of my favorite events. I think it's definitely in my top 5 anyway. Some people don't like it because a lot of people say they don't like it because they're not very good at aim or they don't have very good gun skill. But you can win Mutes Protocol very easily without having very good gun skill, because I do not have good gun skill and I can speedrun Mutes Protocol, because you will see these power-ups here on the screen. These will allow you to skip a weapon tier and skip any weapons you don't like. However, I will just run between weapon upgrades to the point where when I'm close to the hammer, I'll then make sure that I am going to get a weapon upgrade very near the hammer, pick it up, sprint to the brain, and then hit it or boop it. I honestly really like it. You don't have to have good aim to be able to win. That is a misconception. I'm not sure if they're going to call it Mutes Protocol 4.0 like they did Mutes Protocol 2.0 and 3.0, or if it's literally just going to be called Mutes Protocol and it will essentially be what 3.0 was. It'll just be called Mutes Protocol. Again, if you haven't played before, you have to play a couple of rounds. If you go 1-1, then it will go to overtime. Overtime is a massive knife war on top of the roof of Skyscraper. Nope, this is Tower. Sorry, Tower. And instead of having knives, you will have the hammers. So sometimes I genuinely like it when it goes to overtime, because that is also refreshing to have like the tiebreaker with the melee fight on the roof. With this game mode, they did manage to fix it in Mutes Protocol 3.0, where people couldn't really camp spawns. So that was very much a positive too. I really like the skins that come out with this event. So that kind of brings me on to my next subject with Mutes Protocol. Are we going to get reskins of reskins? Because this was the first event to come back where we then got reskins. We had the red Oryx, then as the purple Oryx, and we had one metal Jackal, now gold. The same with Vigil, the same with Capcom. Like, we've already had reskins of a lot of the outfits or characters in this game mode. Now, we did get 3 new skins. We got one for Brava, one for Glaz, and I don't remember who the third one was for. I am going to straight up assume that the 3 new ones will definitely get reskins in the new event, because they already don't have reskins. However, are we going to get reskins of reskins? Are we now going to get a blue Oryx or a green Oryx to join the red and purple already existing Oryx? Because last time we had Twitch drops give us skins, and we also got a free one from challenges, and every event normally repeats that you can get a full outfit for free in Twitch drops and a full outfit for free from challenges. I assume it will be the case for Mutes Protocol as well. I don't want to assume and be wrong, but I can't see why they would suddenly stop it when I've done it for every event for over a year now. With the Twitch drops and the event challenge outfits being a thing, there's not enough skins that haven't been reskinned to not reskin or recolor some of the recolors, I'm pretty sure. So if that is the case, how do we feel about that? I'm pretty sure that's exactly where this is going to go, as each skin gets called the respective year. So we got Mutes Protocol 2024, I'm pretty sure is what it was called. The previous ones were just Mutes Protocol. So this time around, it'll be Mutes Protocol 2025. And for that reason, we know that the old skins won't come back. We'll probably get 3 new skins, as every event we get 3 new skins. The old new skins will then be recolored, is my assumption. So that kind of gives us 6, I think normally how many do they have? If they only bring out 6 skins in packs, then okay, there's no recolors of recolors. But if they do more than that, I think we will get recolors of recolors. To be honest, I'm not against getting another color for Oryx. I think it would be quite funny. But as a community in general, how do people feel about it? Because I know the community always kicks off and say that they hate recolors and it's lazy, blah, blah, blah. But that's not the case when it comes to actual buying skins, as it has been revealed by devs that for the last Mutes Protocol, the most bought skin next to, I think it was Brava, was 2 recolors. Recolors are bought a lot, and some of the recolors are nicer than the original. Like, I personally don't have an issue of recolors to an extent, because we still get like 3 new skins, and some of the recolors are better. I get why they do them. I get resources and stuff like that, so I don't mind them all that much. But recolors of recolors, how are we feeling? It is very much the stance of, if you don't want them, you don't have to get them. But then if you do want the memento, you do have to get them. I think the reason why I don't personally mind recolors all that much is mainly because the R6 marketplace, like, I never have to get credits anymore because of the R6 marketplace. I think if the R6 marketplace didn't exist and I couldn't basically source my credits for free, maybe it would bother me a bit more. Credit where credit is due, like that Brava skin that was just on the screen there, that was one of the best skins that we got in Mutes Protocol, and the Glaz skin was sick as well. So the 3 new skins that they do bring out are normally like really great. I'm not really going to give my opinion on the recolors, because I guess I don't really have one enough, or a strong enough feeling of recolors enough to make a comment, but I am very curious on how the community feels about it. Especially those who don't really use the R6 marketplace, so would have to use like actual real money and credits to be able to get the memento, for example. How do you feel about recolors? I would like to know. I feel like eventually we're gonna have like 5 different versions of Oryx. The last one was interesting as well, because I guess red and purple are quite similar colors, but I did really prefer the purple one to the red one. Originally I was going to say, like, I was going to kick off about recolors and stuff like that, but then I bought them because I liked them, so I was like, I can't really say anything because I'm literally buying into it. So I just like collecting things, and I appreciate that my opinion on stuff like this isn't always like the best, because not that I ever think my opinion is the best, just for clarification, but because I like collecting things and being autistic, collecting some things is like very much an interest for me. My opinion might be skewed when it comes to like actually skins in games. It's not just Siege, by the way, it's like all games. I'm the same with Overwatch, I'm the same with pretty much Halo, every game I play. So that's why I'm genuinely asking for the opinion of the community on how they would feel about this, because I can then make it like a follow-up to discuss how the community is feeling about it, to give that feedback in general, like the overall consensus. I feel like that isn't always clear on my video, so I hope that makes sense. Cannot wait for next week. I will be playing it. I hope you enjoy it. If you haven't played it before, I will obviously make videos once it's out, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you tomorrow.